Going out of business. Hey, I don't know. I don't know who sucked that shit. That shit is fire.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I guess this is the episode 1 of the new revamped Soul Garden podcast. We got my friend here whose name I just don't remember right now. She do nails. Come get her. Come get your nails. What's
That's
her
how
name?
you started
My
off.
name is Miranda.
Miranda. I knew that. I
Okay.
was gonna say Mariah, so I didn't want to.
Yeah, see, good thing you did it.
I don't
Good
want
thing
to
you
mess
did
it
it.
up. I don't want to mess it up. That's Miranda. Come holler at her for the nails and everything.
Yeah.
He got 50 names, so he can introduce himself.
We're gonna go by Hunter Green on this one.
Hunter Green, okay.
Yeah, that's what it works.
Okay, that's a regular. That's a regular name for once.
We're going by the government.
And I'm Cameron Cambo, DonteSoulPepper, whatever I feel like calling myself.
Switching up over and over.
Yeah. You know, I got like
shoot.
4 different personalities, so I'll be just moving around.
So we gonna get into something.
Yeah. What we get into first?
I don't know what you want to talk about, Miranda.
I don't care. Let's
'Cause
talk about whatever.
I do
Put the
want.
mic a
Let me
little
see.
closer
Okay.
When you
I
speak,
think,
so we can hear you.
Okay.
Matter of fact, let's just get into it, right? We're gonna start with this polygamy and this monogamy.
Oh, yes.
Let's make this clear. Miranda wanted to talk about this, not me. Let's
He
make
said,
sure.
Let's make
Make sure everyone knows. Okay.
Huh.
But so why did you say that? What side are you picking?
I think I would pick monogamy because I could not,
You
do
could.
more than one. Well, be with more than one person.
Shit almost went left. Okay.
Why not?
I don't know. I feel like it's just too much. I can't even, with my life now, imagine trying to, please 2 people or more than one person.
See that's when it comes down to though, should more people be accepting to it because it's it is hard to please someone,
Right.
right? And some days you want to be like, hey, leave me alone, right? Or no?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Half the time I'd be like, man, it would be cool if another man helped out on bills.
Huh.
It just
That's what
keep it real.
I asked my friend.
Or to fix stuff, like a construction type of dude, because
Right.
I'm not that type of dude.
Right. Well, and I asked my friend last night because this was a topic last night at an event I was at, and she was like, having a 3-person income nowadays, that'd be good.
Facts.
This,
That's super facts.
That would be
in
different.
this economy,
That would be different.
3 incomes, that would help.
Yeah, because if everyone just made 50, that's 150 a house.
I think I'm on monogamy though.
Me too.
Because polygamy just sound like being single.
Wait, why does it sound like it's being single?
What do you mean?
Explain.
Yeah.
Or what about open
No,
relationships too? How does
Yeah.
that work?
Polygamy just sound like being single because you know
But
you just
It sounds like
You're
you
always
guys are
moving
talking more.
you're always just moving around with different women when you single or different dudes when you're single. Most people.
Yeah.
But that's just for pleasure. I'm talking about
Everyone's filling your bucket in a different way, type of thing. If
Right.
you're in a polygamous relationship, because I talked to another friend about this too, and she was like, "You're putting a lot of
got
responsibility."
a lot of friends you talk to this.
I know.
Yeah.
because,
They need to be on here. They need to be on here saying this bullshit too.
Well,
But go ahead. Sorry.
but it's putting a lot of I guess not stress, but on to put one person to please you in every single way is putting a lot on one person. So when people are in a polygamous relationship or polyamory, they're getting different things from each partner, I guess. Everyone's filling their bucket in a different way.
That's fair. That's why it sounds like being single though.
Huh, it does.
That's why it sounds like being single to me.
I mean, it's not the same though, because if y'all,
Mike.
if you single, if you have multiple girls, right? Since you single, I could talk about you.
Yeah, since
Say-
he's a single one in the
say-
room.
Say you got 10 girls. If they not helping you with the bills, it's not the same though. Do you get what I'm saying?
I'm understanding
if
fully.
they're not cleaning something once a week or doing something to benefit your day-to-day life and it's just not pleasure. You need someone, say you got kids. Someone
more
stays home with
teammates.
the kids. Someone goes get the bread. 2 go get the bread. Someone stay home with the kids. That's that's just.
That's why my whole plan is if I never get married, then I need 3 kids by 3 different women, and they all got to live under one roof. I'm clipping that.
So you going?
I'm being dead ass.
They're gonna be like, so you just gonna be a polygamist?
I said if I don't get married, then I guess. Because then if I'm not married, then I'm still single, right?
Why not just go for polygamy if that's your plan B?
Because I don't want to go for polygamy.
You might as well.
No,
It sounds like it's becoming his plan A.
No, I want
It does. It's
I
like
want the family-oriented thing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He wants a big
Or-
family.
or
But they
I
can't come
wanna-
from one woman. They have to come from multiple.
Nah, I want one family with one woman. But I'm just saying, if that wasn't the case, like, you know what I'm saying? I want
Yeah.
to take family pictures like him. I want the family photos on Facebook.
some good ass family.
They
photos.
are.
They are.
This shit look great. I'm trying to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Huh.
But I'm just saying, if it wasn't to happen, you know what I mean? Then I
Right.
guess, you know,
I felt bad for
we live
for
under one roof. Flavor of love type.
the other families that was up in there. They was like, "Dang, your family looks nice," and and I just like looked at them and I was like, "Damn, their family really was looking fucked off." They was wearing some weird ass shit. You know, it looked like some like Boy Scout. We're about to go hiking up in the mountain outfits. It was fucking weird. I couldn't believe they was wearing
Some
that shit.
lumberjacks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
even
it
though
was
like
crazy.
the way like y'all had it coordinated, what everybody was wearing, you know what I'm saying? Like it looked real good. And then cause like yeah, I remember when you had the conversation, you was like, I just don't want to be looking corny. It ain't look corny at all.
Yeah,
Huh,
yeah.
It
I
looked
don't
came
real
know.
out
good.
good.
Yeah, it looked great.
Did you see the individuals?
Yeah, I think I did.
That was funny. My kids are too young to be looking at professional. It was funny.
I'm gonna have to go back and check them out.
Huh.
But yeah, so
You haven't said your part though. Like, what would like?
oh, I did. I said if I had another guy to help out, because when shit breaks at my house,
He needs a handyman over
yeah,
there.
man. Like I don't even know what to do.
But see, this is why I think I say not polygamy though. Because if my woman wanted to do polygamy, then I have an issue. Like she's just
True.
gonna be with another man.
See, I'm
Getting
talking
that
about
thing
it from
put
the
on her,
perspective,
I'm
like
be
bring the
hot.
other dude up in here. How much he make? Bring him up in here.
Yeah, and then
What
when-
can he do? What
yeah,
can he
and then
do?
when you ain't going, and she throwing it to that man.
Throw it to him. I'm tired. Just throw it to him. Shit.
Oh no!
Let's get this. Let's build this empire. Shit, man. That should be crazy.
Throw it to him.
Huh.
I'm tired.
Throw it
That's
to him.
crazy.
Especially like if we was like, all right, you got the bills, and we gonna just keep reinvesting. Like man, the list goes on. Like I could build a whole empire like that.
you making valid points. Like I'm not saying you're not making
True.
valid points. I'm
Vice
just
versa too. If it was a woman, I really wouldn't care. I'm just saying, like, it would that it's off the table because I already have a family and we already function. But like, I would never be against the polygamy thing as long as everyone was cool with it. As long as it's not no like creepy shit. Like you watch the FLDS and you like, what kind of sick shit is this? Like they passed their cousin, their daughter.
yeah,
and
no,
shit.
none of that. That
Yeah.
sounds crazy.
Some shit like that. That I feel like that's the like people always think that everyone has to be manipulated to be part of this,
Right.
and it's like just an agreement.
How am I just supposed to be? How am I just supposed to be in a crib while my wife is getting her back blown out by another man? Though.
Uh,
Yeah.
well,
But the thing is like it's funny you say that because most men are like, we could do it if it's another girl or something, but like you're like, if it's another man type thing.
But see, even that, like how I'm like, I would have 3 of my baby mamas in the same crib. I wouldn't be messing with them like that if they was living in the same house.
That'd
I
be
ain't-
like
So what you-
awkward.
what you gonna be messing
Then I'm
with?
just making myself mad. I'm gonna go find another little piece.
just like man, we might as well run it up to 5 now.
Nah, to not have kids with, because then I'm just making problems for myself. How come you her 4 times this week, me none? I don't know.
See,
I
that's what
like
I'm
her
saying.
this week.
I like her.
Well,
Like I'm not doing
I
that.
don't know. Suck it up and tell her she can have her own little thing on the side. I don't know.
Huh. But what are your guys' thoughts on like open relationships? Like you guys know
No.
that you're outside of
Nah,
like,
if it's for strictly pleasure, I'm not with it.
yeah, because most open relationships are like there's no commitment.
Because I think if you got a high sex drive like that, anyways, there's something wrong with you.
Facts.
I do, and we could act like being freaky is all cool, but in all reality, it's just kind of it's like you got some mental issues if you out here
Right.
just dibbling and dabbling and
Right.
yeah, no, I don't know about that. Now, but if it's business, yeah, it's shit.
Yeah,
Hunter's
I ain't
all
wanna-
about the business.
I'm not with no open relationship.
Different.
I'll cheat before I get in an open relationship.
he said I'll cheat before I get over.
Facts.
I don't think I could ever cheat.
I ain't never cheated,
Yeah,
but
I
I
think
will
a
cheat
open
before I
is-
got in an open relationship.
I feel like open is crazy.
Well, yeah, because like, and like to tell your partner like, hey, I'm going on a date tonight, like, or something like,
Yeah,
Sounds crazy. Nope.
that does sound
Never
crazy.
in my life.
yeah,
Couldn't do it.
be like, peace out. I'm going out on a date with so and so tonight.
Yeah, no, I don't.
And it's
'Cause-
crazy because you're open about it, like with your partner, like.
In Utah right now, like that swinger stuff is so huge. It's almost like normal, and it's starting to get to the point where I'm starting to think like people just like I don't know if it's just like because we're Utah and we're bored or what.
I feel like swingers is everywhere.
I don't know, man. I just never like. I get a lot of clients from out of state. They don't never be like, "Where the swinger parties at?"
Oh hell no!
Do you know what I mean?
There's
But
swinger parties.
I don't think you. I don't think you travel to go to a swinger party. Though is what I'm saying. Like I bet you people that just be kicking it in Colorado. Bet you they be at swinger parties all the time.
Yeah,
Swinging is
I heard there's like a
worldwide.
bar somewhere that like
yeah,
has like swingers night or
there's a
something.
couple.
There's a couple. We ain't gonna name drop them on there.
Yeah,
No free
I don't
promo
want-
for you.
That's like
You send the check. We do a whole pod in the swinger joint.
Yeah,
Oh, that would be
we'll
hard.
go up.
That would be hard.
Send the check. We do a whole pod in the swinger.
That would be funny, man.
interviewing all four of them at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Or 5, 6, 7, however y'all get down. I don't know.
No. See, I think when it's different when it's pleasure because your woman is supposed to be like your kingdom, and you can't just let no other king come up in your kingdom sitting on your throne. So,
Right.
yeah, that part is the part.
That's
Yeah, I
what
can't
make it
get down
funny.
to
Because
that.
I'm just supposed to
Like, well, and like
What's
sit
that?
there and watch too, like, or like,
watch.
yeah.
Air that mug out.
Just start shooting, huh?
Air
Can't,
that
not
shit
even
out.
thinking
Watch.
straight. Like,
Watch.
no.
Yeah,
that
start
would,
bending her like that.
you know.
I'm watching that.
Hey, don't touch her hair, man.
Don't touch her hair.
I love her hair,
off
man.
Oh
limits.
my
Well, she got
god.
extensions, man. Nah, man.
Don't be doing all that.
It's your turn to have the camera.
We got a switch right now.
Hell no. I don't even know how people do that, man. Like, you hear stories of like people who like to watch their woman. Like, you got to be a different type of breed, man. Like I said, like, I feel like you went through something that you ain't talking about.
Yeah.
If you were able to do that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what happened,
100%.
but it sounded like someone.
But and to
maybe
be like
you
getting
watched
pleasure
them rape
from
their
that, like,
cousin or something.
yeah.
You said what?
And to like, cause they watch their like wives, like, you know, get fucked pretty much,
Don't
and they
even-
get pleasure from it.
And
Don't
then
even
some
talk
of them dudes be having a preference, talk about, nah, you got to be big black dick. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, like, what are you
Crazy.
talking about? Like,
Like,
why would you want to look at that?
Fetishizing black men? That's actually a crazy thing, man.
It is.
When I was growing up, I used to really think that was cool, right? And then, like, you get a little older, you like, man, people really do fetishizers. Like, that's fucking weird. That is probably the weirdest thing that I ever heard in my whole life.
Me and one of my friends be having a conversation about how, especially out here, it be white women where they just love black dudes. They just want to sleep with every black dude. All of a sudden, they be twerking, listening to all kind of hip hop and shit like that. But every time they go get married, they go right back home. Every time they get married, they have a little country wedding. Talk, let the world know we were here. Walking down the aisle, the tattoos on this town and shit.
Yeah, I think that's
Huh.
But
Man, that's some comedy though.
yeah, no, man, I can't do no open relationship. I'm probably gonna have to say no to the polygamy too. All that shit's not me.
Agreed.
Not me.
I would agree as well.
Yeah, I'm glad to see we all on the same page, man.
Huh.
That was.
I don't know.
could've-
Cam had me scared for a second.
Yeah, I didn't know where Cam was going.
No,
with it.
no.
But you
I agree.
too.
I was
I didn't
just
know where
saying.
you was going. But you're strictly business hunter all the time.
Yeah. Like if it was a business move, it's a business move.
I'm
Like-
saying worst case scenario for me.
Like the Ray J and
Yeah.
Kanye thing, like that was just strictly a business move. Like Kanye's still cool with Ray J. Do you know what I
That's
mean?
crazy.
What do
Oh
you
my
mean?
gosh. Did you see that like Ray J went like crazy on Instagram that he was gonna like
Expose
reveal
them
all the papers?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, that thing. I was like, what are y'all talking about?
See, I think Kanye went to him and like asked
Got
him
the
not
tapes.
to, right?
Well,
When
he
bought
went
it
and
or
got
something.
him. He went and got like the Keeping Up with the Kardashians episode. There's like he brought a suitcase to Kim's hotel
Yeah.
with the like computer or whatever that had the rest of the tape.
That's crazy.
But Ray J was saying that it was all Chris's idea to
Yep.
do it.
I was about to say that. You know what's funny is people used to tell me this all the time before I was even like old enough to really comprehend that everybody used to always be like, she just pimping her daughters out.
Huh.
Never really thought about it that way until the older I get and the more of the shit you just hear. You're like,
Well,
she probably really was.
They said that one of those videos, she was directing it.
Yeah, that's what Ray J was saying, that she
That's
was like
crazy.
there, or like, and she told them to like film like an extra one or
Yeah.
like 2 extra ones and watched it.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, where's her mental health at? Like, that's crazy. Like, what did she, like, that is the most sickest shit
I feel
ever
like she's like
to be
strict.
sitting in the room and watching your daughter do something like that.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm with you.
And be like,
That
yo,
sound
pick your
crazy.
left leg up.
Huh.
That's
Get this
crazy.
angle, like, oh. And for Kim to just be okay with it too, though, like, to just
Yeah.
roll with the idea.
How to perform.
Yeah.
How could you perform with your mom in a room?
Yeah.
I don't even like this conversation.
Well, I gotta ask then. Could you perform with your mom in a room?
Absolutely not. That just sound crazy. That just sound crazy.
Yeah.
I don't even be telling my mom when I be out with females. I just be like, no, we just kicking it with some girls. It wasn't even like that. Knowing I was probably in
We
some.
was praying.
I'd be like, no, mom, this is my friends. Yeah, right.
Your mom's like, yeah, friends, all right.
You know what's even crazy about
She's
that
my
Ray J
tutor.
tape too? My tutor. You know what's crazy about that Ray J tape too? You know what always bothered me at the beginning of the tape, where he was just like, he looked at the camera and he said, "Man, when you go, you gotta go hard, son."
I never watched that. You watched
Damn,
that?
he watched
I
the
watched
tape.
the tape.
You watched it a
dog.
few times, huh? It was like, wake up and turn it on and go to school.
Nah, I wouldn't even like that. Hey, so it's funny because I actually should get the dudes on the pod that I watched the tape with. Because one time,
They watched it
that
together.
sounds crazy. Hold up.
You didn't
Hold
say
up.
pause
That
either.
sounds
And you just
crazy.
said before
Pause, bro.
recording,
Pause,
you got to
pause,
use the
pause.
pauses.
That's
a serious pause.
crazy. That sounds crazy. Pause.
Yeah, I was sitting in a circle too, huh? Was y'all holding hands?
One was
Like-
holding the phone.
Was y'all at least this close?
No, it
was
was
you
a-
this close?
Nah, it was on a big screen TV. So get this.
Big screen.
So get
Yeah.
this. Get this right.
Boys are freaks.
Oh my god! Imagine someone walk in too. They're like, "Oh shit!"
Nah, so we went to Lagoon, me and the homies, right? And we were supposed to go back to one of the other homies' house. He wasn't there yet, but his older brother was there. So he let us in, right? And we just sitting there kicking it with him. And I don't know how the Tip Drill video got brought up. So we start watching Tip Drill. And then next thing you know, we start watching the Kim Kardashian Ray J tape. And we saw our homeboys.
Like, whoa!
Whoa! We was watching that shit like, damn, this is crazy. Let me tell you how my homeboy's older brother, he probably like 4 or 5 years older than us. He was like just sitting there rocking back and forth looking at the TV. He get up, he said, I gotta go outside and find some. So he's in the backyard and the blinds is open. And I'm telling you, this TV was huge. And he watching it on the TV. And I thought that was the weirdest shit. And then he came back in and he was like, I think he realized what he was doing and he comes back in, he was like, man, hold on, we gotta cut this off and close the blinds. I can't see nothing but ass and titties outside. I was like,
That shit messed up
this
his
is
mind.
crazy. He realized what he was doing. He probably was out there beating his shit.
Oh my gosh! He had that clarity after.
Oh man, that
Felt
shit was
sick. He knew he was wrong.
He was disgusted with himself.
big pause.
Nah,
big
man,
pause.
one time when I was like 8, I made a mistake and ordered that Playboy. I remember my cousins sat me down and made me watch it. And when I was watching it, I was like, this is the most fucked up shit they ever did to me. Why are you guys doing this, man? I couldn't even watch it because I was sitting in the room. They laughing. Look, honey, look at the screen. You ordered it. You want us to tell? This kept saying, you want us to tell? Hell yeah, we'll just tell. Shit, I don't want to watch this shit. I was like 5 or 8 or some shit. Oh man, I was still playing with action figures and shit. You know, that shit messed me up. No one should be watching that.
Public service announcement. Stop watching porn.
Huh?
Yeah, man, that should be a big thing. Isn't that a big thing right now? Like,
Like OnlyFans and porn and like all that.
That really like messes up people's mind and stuff. I always hear people talk about it, but I don't know what they really mean.
You know what's crazy though? People pay for like OnlyFans, but porn's free.
Me and a client was just talking about that. Where it was like, why do people pay?
Yeah.
Like, what is so exciting about that?
Like,
you know
and you obviously know, like, if someone's paying, it's because they're curious. Like, they want to know, I feel like, what that person looks like. Like,
yeah. So I had a client tell me.
I would never in my life.
I had a client tell me that he knows someone, family member, is paying for their stuff. Like their uncle is paying for her stuff.
I seen this video on TikTok.
Shit.
I seen this video on TikTok, and this girl's dad was subscribed to her OnlyFans. And, like, it was obviously, like, she's, like, doing all the works on her OnlyFans, like, and her dad was subscribed.
See, I think right there, man, I could never do that again.
Like, that's crazy.
That is wild, man.
Like,
who even subscribed to that?
Well, like, I had this client too, and she told me that she found out her boyfriend was subscribed to someone's OnlyFans of someone that lives like, that they knew, and she was like, "What? Like, what do I do?" Like, and I'm like,
"Is that a deal breaker?"
I feel like it is because I feel like they're buying it solely for the purpose that they're curious and want to know what that person like.
That's such a tough one because when it's personal like that, like someone you know,
right?
I feel like that's kind of like, I really feel like it's perverted to look like any girl that I knew grew up and they got an OnlyFans now. I do not want to see that. I just don't. Like, that's weird. Like,
I feel like
I'm just going to Google something.
Yeah, like, porn's free. Just watch porn.
I just think if you buy it, like, don't buy it in general, guys out there, unless, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But I just feel like if you buying it from somebody you know, I almost think that's even more weird because like you could just try to see what it look like in real life. Granted, you might not be successful, but like it's worth a shot.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you know
well, most likely, like if you know them, you probably just have a date or two.
Right.
Probably get that stuff for free.
Man, forget date or two. I'm not gonna lie. I done seen a lot of girls naked and I ain't touched them.
You said what?
I done seen a lot of girls naked that I never touched. Or like they be talking about their nudes and stuff. Oh yeah, let me see.
What's the scenario?
Let me grade it.
Let me grade it.
Like you just like
when I just hear them saying stuff like that.
Oh, you
like,
told them send me that shit?
No, let me see them. Like I would be with them like in person. Like I wouldn't just be texting them.
And then they get butt naked too?
I see a lot
and
naked.
then you just say, all right, put your clothes on?
No, I'd be like, oh yeah, it looks dope. You look good.
And then that's it?
Yeah,
you have them get naked and then
No, not in person. I'm saying like they would already have these on their phone.
Oh,
okay. You want to see my nudes?
Yeah, and they just talking about I sent this dude the craziest nude. Oh, prove it.
I thought you was just asking women to get naked in front of you and then
not like
tell them
that.
put their clothes back
right
on. I was like, this boy's a serial killer.
That sound crazy.
That sound like Jeffrey Dahmer over there.
Hold on. I just want to take a pic.
I would just be like, prove it. What you talking about?
Yeah,
like,
I just want to see.
Yeah, you the one saying this, so let me see.
I was just making sure that you don't have no bodies out here, like tucked away up under your house or some shit.
Nah.
Got them hidden.
Yeah.
All consensual, guys. I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Goodness.
Let's see what else, man. We going.
I feel like that's crazy though. Like OnlyFans.
I could run up your bands, run your OnlyFans.
But people make bank on that.
Yep.
On OnlyFans. Like I see these videos and these girls, like this girl was showing like her statements from OnlyFans. She was making hella money like every month. And I was like, damn.
That's why I'm trying to get into business. Y'all think I'm playing?
No, I think you should.
2023, Soul Garden OnlyFans.
You ain't got no kids, so you don't have no guilt.
Yeah.
So knock it out.
2023, Soul Garden OnlyFans.
I got kids.
I'm recruiting hoes.
From different area codes or what?
Shoot, I mean, we can work something out.
Do you think that's a hard industry to get into though?
No, as long as I
Like,
got. If I could start off with 2 clients, and it could just get out word of mouth.
To be honest, like I always think about like how I see how people do it now, and it's like I don't feel like it should be that hard. But like if you're still out here working a job and you're doing OnlyFans on the side, I feel like maybe that's not for you.
I feel like what's crazy is like promoting yourself. Like you have to promote
Yep.
yourself. Like where do you put it? And like you have friends and family. Like
Shit, just run the math. Run the math
That's
up.
what I'm saying. That's where I come in at.
Because in all reality,
Campaign
take
to
the
promote.
photos, run the ads.
I feel like your goal has to be a couple million, right? You can't just be doing it just to get by. If you're doing it just to get by, I feel like you should not
At least $500K if you females are smart.
mess with your morals just to get by,
Right.
just to buy a Stanley
Or maybe they
Cup.
don't have any.
Huh?
True.
Or maybe they don't have no morals.
Maybe that's why they're in it.
That's too bad because it's not worth it. It's just not like unless you get in 6 figures out of this thing.
I know.
That's crazy
That's too
though.
bad.
Because like if you ain't getting 10 a month, I don't see the purpose of risking that.
Like the girl that was showing her stuff, she was making like 50,000 a month.
50,000 a month.
Yeah, 50,000.
See, that's what I'm saying.
But
Man,
damn,
that's
when them
crazy,
taxes come
man.
around though, if they're gonna report on their taxes, that shit'll be crazy.
It still should be what? Well, it depends because you could write off a lot.
That's
like
what I'm saying.
If
That's
you
why-
open
that's
up
where
an
I come in.
LLC, really the business on it is crazy because like you could pay off your taxes with just 1 month.
Yep.
True.
That's where I come in at. You know what I'm saying? Get under the Soul Garden OnlyFans.
So
We'll write your taxes off and send you the check.
Huh.
You got 1099s for everybody.
Shit.
Huh.
I'll figure it out. I'm telling you. You're playing with the wrong one.
That's crazy. 50.
1,000 a month. Like imagine, I would like my car would be paid off. Like
You would have a different car, Miranda.
yeah, no,
You would have a Lamborghini at least.
a Lambo.
Yeah, you gotta
Maybe
have
like a Rolls Royce.
a Urus.
I'm more like classy. I don't want to race.
Really?
I want to like
But have you seen the Lambo SUV though?
No.
The Urus.
no.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Urus.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
I seen the
Urus.
Urus. Yeah, you're right.
The Ferraris
Yeah.
dropped one. Everyone's pretty much dropped one, but
Or a Bentley. Oh,
Bentley's is fire.
yeah, you would have. I feel like I'm not gonna risk my whole body being out there for family to see and not get the nice shit.
true.
Like we,
We're
we
not
ain't out
living
here.
middle class no more.
yeah, we're not messing
We're
up
up
morals just for.
Just for my
The-
Mazda.
Yeah, I mean, I can't be doing that. That don't make sense, man.
Have a nice ass house.
I can't do it.
50,000 a month. Like you could literally be living like the dream.
I don't even. That's it. You know what's the most crazy part is like I'm looking at men, and I need to know. Like, have you ever heard Andrew Tate talk about women should wear their body on their head? Like, men, if men paying for it, we need to know. Cause I need to know. Like, if I'm around you and you the type of dude out here spending $1,000 a month on some girl off in the middle of nowhere you ain't never met, I need to know what type of person you is. I just need to know. Like that. I feel like that's the most. I don't know. It's just. I don't know. It's just not the.
I
Like,
kind of agree.
nobody should be making that type of money.
I kind of agree. I kind of agree.
You know what I think is crazy? That people get rich like for the craziest shit. Or like you can have a good fucking voice and sing and like you're rich. Like that's crazy. Like if you make it,
I know.
I think that's fucking crazy.
I think.
Like having a talent is crazy.
So every time we talk about like money with the celebrities,
Mhm.
I always notice lately, like a lot of them get bought by like Saudi Arabia. Like they'll have to go out there and perform and stuff, and it's just crazy to me. It's like someone like LeBron James has to go out there and entertain like these Saudi prince because how rich they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they'll be worth like trillions, and then they treat like our celebrities and stuff like they are peons. But in our head, because we're just regular day people, we like, man, that's the person. You know, that's
Right.
the dude right there. They go over there, they just like, hey, shoot that shot, do that dunk again, LeBron. Like that shit crazy to me, man.
Or
Yeah.
like playing sports too. Like if you make it, you're
Oh yeah,
like that's crazy.
like them cats in the World Cup. I think Saudi gave them all
Bread it up.
Rolls Royces to when they win. Like everyone got a $500,000 car.
Yeah.
What kind of that just shows
Bread it
that
up.
money has no value like at all. Like
To some people.
yeah, it's I know to us it is. Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
big
some
facts.
serious.
Big facts. I
I
almost
can't
feel-
wait to get paid when I get paid. Sometimes it'd be feeling like forever since I got paid.
I almost wish I would see somebody do something crazy like that with their money though, because I feel like you only do stuff like that if you really like
Got it.
that, or if you never really came from money.
Mm-hmm.
People, or I mean, if you came from money, you spent. Actually, I can't even say that.
Yeah, Yeah, I feel
fuck
like
where I'm
everybody's
going
spending.
because everybody do some dumb shit with their money.
If
Yeah.
you got over $1 billion, you buying stupid shit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well,
that's
that's the
over $1
thing, too,
billion.
though.
That's crazy.
I was talking to someone and was like, do you think like rich people are actually happy? Like, you have so much money to buy whatever you want. Like, do you ever get happiness from it anymore? Like, does it stop? Like, are you ever satisfied? Because you can just buy whatever you want whenever you want it. Like, you.
See, this is the question with that though. Does material things make regular people happy? Like, do we want money to buy shit, or do we
Right.
want money for the freedom that they have? Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Because I'd rather just have the freedom. Like, sure, I
Right.
love Jordans and I love classic cars, but like after that, then what?
Right.
Like, if I gotta go back to work to do that shit after I came up with a lump sum of money, then I'm gonna be miserable. I like the freedom, the freedom of time more than I need the
Like
materials.
The freedom, right.
Yeah, I think, man, it's so hard because, like, retirement, for instance, like, we do that because that's survival, right? Like, because we know one day we won't be able to work. But, like, really rich people are not worried about retirement.
Yeah.
Right. Or,
You
like,
know what I
rich
mean?
people hire people to do their job for them.
Yeah.
So they're just, like, laid at home all fucking day, and they got people.
Till 90,
Doing
they
their
could
job.
pull up to a meeting.
Right.
They could pull up to a meeting and say, yeah, we'll do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
They're just there to okay it and sign the piece of
Mhm.
paper. They're like, okay,
We're-
you did it. You did my job for me. I just got to sign the paper.
and we down here actually working these jobs. I don't know. It's just all that shit.
Even then, I seen something that was like, I can't remember who it was. They was arguing about Kanye being a father,
Mhm.
and then the one dude that was making a good point was basically saying, "Look, this dude is a billionaire. Like, you acting like he gone like all the time. Like, it was like it's nothing but a jet flight back home.
Right.
Like, he could be on New York at 5:00 and be back home at 8.
Yeah.
And it's just like a regular job. It's just like one of us being gone for 6, 7, 8 hours doing a
Right.
damn job. Like, it's literally the same thing. And
Right.
like some people just can't even fathom that.
Right.
I feel like being a parent rich too is way different, right? Because
Mhm.
like me and my friend was just barely talking about that. We was talking about like this. We know this. You know Jason Haugen? Do you guys know who the Haugens are? So the Haugens is a very rich family, and they live out here in South Weber. And the kids, they was always really nice to us, right? They would let us come in their house and stuff like that. They don't know, like, man, we really struggling out here. You probably shouldn't
Right.
let someone struggling in your home. That's probably not the best thing. But they was so nice. They would welcome us in. But you think about it, it's like, I feel like just because they didn't have no struggles, the parents don't stress. And if the parents don't stress, they can just love. Like, they had so much money that the life for the kid was like
Different.
Easy.
yeah, and it's weird because it's probably not easy. I don't know how
Right.
their household is.
Easy from our perspective, I
Yeah,
would say.
yeah. But I just felt like those kids had an easier time being happy because of the finance. Like, even if you don't see your daddy every day, it's like, at least we got a Nana.
Right.
At least we got Nana here.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or I don't even have to wash my clothes.
Yeah.
Like, my
Right.
clothes is already washed. I don't even have to think about it.
Right.
Like, the shit's already picked. I go to private school, so we don't even
Right.
wear no real clothes anyway.
Eating spaghetti, shrimps, and steaks.
Yeah, you don't really think. Like, you just don't have to stress over it. I even stopped talking to my son about his future because I was thinking in my head, like, I'm worried about my future, so I'm worried about his. Now, but I don't want to put that anxiety on him.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Just live your life.
I think it's crazy that like the environments the environments we grow up in like create who we are,
Oh,
like
yeah.
because we're all so different because none of us grew up the same way.
Yeah.
But-
That's a good point, too.
I seen this thing though that Shaq was like he makes his kids not like essentially work for their stuff, but he like instills in their mind like I'm the one who's rich, you're not rich.
Yeah.
Like it's me.
Yeah.
So you can't just go around acting like you're rich because you're not.
I know. The more I see rich people say that to their children, it makes me think in my head, like, the only reason, like, why I might spend a lot of money on my children is because I'm insecure, because I know I'm not, like, fully stable like I should be. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like an insecurity. Like, I don't want no one to look at my kids like they poor, so I'm going to make sure they look right, even though I'm messing up my money doing it.
Mm.
Yep.
And that's such a
some
crazy
black
thing
shit.
because, yeah, it just keeps you literally right there because you just keep trying to make sure, oh, no, I want them to look like they fit in or they look like they got money or whatever,
Right.
instead of just making sure finances is correct, you spending money right. You know what I mean? so you can actually have like a real future, or just like not feeling bad, thinking in your head like I gotta buy him something. Like, nah,
Right.
it is my money. I did work for it.
Right.
I love you, but you don't need Jordans.
Right.
You don't need no Louis belt. Like, what are you talking about, you weirdo? Go to school. It's just crazy.
Facts.
You know what I mean? It's kind of
Somebody should have told me that.
You said what?
Somebody should have told me that.
No, for real. I
Now
always
I'm 30
needed a
with
fresh
bad
pair of
habits.
Jordans.
I think
for
it's
real.
crazy though, because it is crazy that kids think that or whatever, like they gotta have like this or have that, and it's like you got clothes.
No, for sure.
I don't know. My boyfriend, he grew up very different than me, and I grew up very different from him. But
Who was
my
spoiled?
boyfriend, who was spoiled?
Yeah.
He would probably say I'm spoiled, but he was spoiled. But I feel in my environment, I grew up very differently. But my boyfriend, he wants, now that he makes his own money, he wants like the best that he can have, you know. So he wants like all the nice shoes and everything. And me, I go and get shoes at Walmart or whatever. Like, and I grew up, I think, in a way where I didn't grow up spoiled, but had more opportunities to get nicer things if I wanted to when I was younger versus when he didn't. But now that he has his own money, he wants all the nice stuff.
No, I agree, because I was kind of like you. That's why I was just like, nah, I'm just 30 with bad habits. So now I like buying shit still, just because it stimulates me somehow.
Right.
I'm still trying to figure that out. But now I just leave the house like this. I'm like, if I can't be there in sweats, I don't need to be there.
Right. No, same.
Yeah.
Like, I'll buy the shit to fulfill whatever needs to be fulfilled, but I probably ain't wearing it.
Yeah. No, you ain't lying. I know, because I keep thinking in my head, I want me a car. We just bought 2 cars this year, and I still want me another car. I'm like, man, nah.
Nah,
I feel like that's crazy though. But like,
same.
imagine if you were rich, then you would have the money, and like, would you feel satisfied from getting a new car if you were rich, or like, would you feel like you constantly need to buy something new? Because like, for us, like my car is 2020, and I want a new car. And my car's still brand new to some people.
Yeah.
Like,
I know that. I think that's a rough thing, because sometimes I just don't want to buy something because I think in my head, like, there's someone looking at what I have and thinking in their head, like, oh, man, that's great.
Right. Like, they made it. They got it.
Yeah, you know
I
what I
never
mean?
really thought about that.
And it's not even like I'm doing good, but when you just see people, like, just trying to get to the next step sometimes, and you're already just, just living.
Right.
And, I think it's such a hard thing, because if I was rich, I don't know.
Well, and if you were rich, you probably
spend.
Well, and if you were rich, you wouldn't even be thinking about that. Like, you probably wouldn't even be thinking about the people around you that are trying to make it up there. You know?
I still want it. I'll still think about them. Because I would buy this stuff, but then I would tuck it away. Like, and I know the type of person I am. Like, if I was super rich, like, if I go buy a car, I'm calling Cam to come with me. Mm-hmm. Like, we going to get matching ones. That's just how I'm going to be, because it's just like, the money don't mean nothing if we're not kicking with everybody and everybody kind of got money. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if we go out to eat, most of the time, like, me and Case would try to take care of the bill. And once in a while, I'll be like, you sure we should be doing this? And she'd be like, yeah, because, like, if we want to have a nice meal, we want to invite everybody. Right. But we don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable, like they got to keep up. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're not cool right now, okay, it don't even matter. I'll take care of this one, you take care of the next one. Right. Type thing. You know what I mean? Even with the podcast, that's how you was. It was like, I was like, you need some bread for it? And you're like, no, I got it. I was like, cool. But I feel like if we look out for each other like that, like, we all be shining.
I feel like that too. Like, with my friends, like, if I buy something for them or something, and they try and give me money, I'm like, why? Like, you'll get me next time or whatever. Like, I feel like if you're the type of person that's like, oh, like, are you going to pay me back for that? Or, like, give me gas money for driving you somewhere? Like, that never sat right with me when people are like...
Nah, there's no need to be like that.
Yeah.
Contrary to that, don't do that for everybody, though.
True. 100%. Because then people get used to that. Or they think that they could just, like, walk all over you or whatever. Like,
yeah, because some people don't even be taking care of themselves well enough to even get you back or even get themselves. And you can spend time looking out for somebody else while they not looking out for themselves.
True.
Yeah, help someone that's helping themselves. Don't be helping people that ain't helping nobody.
Because maybe they just ain't made it to where they going yet, which is fine.
Well, and people that are like that too, they're not thinking about how it's affecting you. Yeah. Like, they're just thinking about themselves and how they're going to benefit from whatever you're doing for them.
Big facts.
100%.
Yeah. But, like, have you ever came across someone that mooches a lot? And you just kind of think in your head, like, those type of people, I feel like they have so much charisma that they be finessing rooms where they can mooch throughout the room. Yeah. And all I be thinking in my head is, like, you could really be a better person. Like, do
Right.
you not get it? Like, you could have this money yourself.
Right.
Like, I don't know. I think in a deeper sense, motherfuckers just need to figure out how to get their own.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like even that is just like that's literally what I'm saying though, is that like don't take care of nobody that's not taking care of themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Because people would just be around something to mooch off of something.
Right.
And then just
When I
move
feel
on
like
to the
they
next,
think
move on
that
to the
they're
next.
being like slick, but like you know that they're just mooching. Like they think they're slick though.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you pick up like on that. Well, and I feel like it's hard when you're such a giving person and then like someone's mooching off you. Like it's hard for you to be like to put a boundary in between that.
Nah,
I don't know.
it used to be.
I'll just play stupid. Like if I truly felt like, say, like Cam was finessing me or something like that, for, like out of my pocket, and we going to go pay for something, I'll just always make sure it's known. Like, hey, you got this one.
Huh.
Like we going we gonna make sure. Oh,
Right.
it's your turn, right?
Huh.
Okay, go ahead and cover it. I'm gonna walk out and leave you with the bill. Like, I'm gonna make you be part of this
Huh.
shit. Because then the next time you ain't gonna want to come because you don't know if it's my bill or your bill.
Huh. You're like, you got it or we're splitting it today.
Yeah. You better figure this shit out today, right now.
Huh.
Yeah. Yep.
Where we at?
Mm-hmm.
Too
Is this
much.
thing
Yeah, it is. Everything is still
Yeah,
going.
we're good.
That light is on, and I'm looking at that.
Yeah, don't you see the red light?
Yeah, that light is recording over there, and that's still moving. I'm looking at it.
I'm so used to like, you know, like when you record and it moves at the same time.
Oh, I think I did that because when that shit popped up.
Oh,
I feel like this is my first go around, so like I just see the red on the camera. I'm like, camera's
Yeah,
going.
see, it's good.
oh yeah, no, I know the camera going. I was just making sure our audio was picking up.
Yeah, it's picking up. I can still see it bouncing.
Man, to extend off of that, the parenting and stuff like that. What about the Utah? Like when we was talking about the Utah culture thing, like, what do you guys feel like we need here for people? I feel like that's a little urban because it's like we're a little urban, but we still got that suburb. Do you know what I'm saying? Like being a minority in the suburbs.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we need our own little culture.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Well, I feel like when people come to Utah too, it's just like the typical like there's Mormons here, like that's all.
They just put us right in that Mormon.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
everyone's Mormon. Like they come to Utah, everyone's Mormon there, but it's like I'm not Mormon.
Yeah, I don't
not
feel like
Mormon.
it's nothing like that though.
Yeah.
Like I don't never even travel in a circle where I see really a lot of Mormons.
Right.
I almost think like how you saying like, what do we need? It's almost like you're unsure because like for example, like even like the Juneteenth festivals and shit that be going on here,
Yeah.
Mm.
it literally be little or like
Yeah.
it's always some bullshit happening, and I don't
Or it's
know.
almost like I feel like it's almost like they do it because they feel obligated.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Like they feel like
They-
that's what we just supposed to be doing.
yeah.
Right.
But like at the same time, it's just like, you know, maybe if we did a better job at banding together, then we can make it bigger.
Right.
But it's always with. I almost feel like in Black culture specifically, it's always ego in something. Especially like the older generation, they carry their ego through everything, and we just be like, no, like it's not fucking like that no more. Sit your
Right.
old ass down and listen, because we got more knowledge than y'all. Believe it or not.
He
Huh.
said, "Sit your old ass."
I said
And
it. Sit your old
listen.
ass down and listen, because we got more knowledge than y'all. Believe it or not.
Why-
Y'all can teach us how to go to work, but y'all can't teach us how to do some other shit.
Huh.
How to be together.
I actually
how to
think
take
that's
care of your
crazy.
mental health, stuff like that.
It's kind of weird because like politicians, when do you start really? What age can you start being a politician? Is it like 35?
Like
I thought-
like in office, like
Yeah,
I
like
think-
Yeah, I think.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I think,
thought it
like-
was like 40.
yeah.
It's like
I think
40.
like to be president you have to be like 40.
40.
Yeah, I think president's 45.
But
for
I
sure.
think like to be like anything you could be like whatever.
I feel like they don't understand though, like anything after 50 when it comes to the way of life.
you out of touch.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you completely, you don't even understand. Like I feel like right when you're 30 to 40, you're really feeling it.
Mhm.
Like either you're winning or you're losing.
Right.
One of,
But you know what
You know
I,
what I mean?
you know what I be telling myself is that I tell myself this all the time. I never will become that old head. I don't ever want to feel like I want to be out of touch with the youth because like I feel like I can
You
still...
almost that old head though already. I
No,
heard
'cause-
you rapping before the show. You an old head, man. Like you old boy.
But that's the school I come from. Is just bars.
You ain't rapping like these young kids.
Yeah, but
Like,
that don't mean I can't relate to it. That don't mean I can't.
you didn't
teach
talk
them
about diamonds or nothing. You don't relate to them. It's fine too.
What you want me to do? Put some auto-tune on and sing?
Well, I just mean like
I can do that.
Like I don't know what it is, but these young kids they just want to kill.
I'm not on that,
They
but that's
just
what I'm
wanna
saying.
kill,
They
you
could
know?
learn. They could learn from like our generation because our generation is a generation that's changing shit. So they could even learn, like even if they could, but somebody gotta point them into the right direction.
But
And
I feel like that's crazy because you guys say like your generation's changing shit, but like my generation would say we're the ones like changing.
y'all
shit.
are too, though.
Everything's
that's the thing.
constantly changing if you think about it.
It's so tough though because it's like I feel like there's certain gaps where certain generations actually change a lot, and then other generations get to enjoy it.
That and that's where I was going with it. That's why I was like, no, y'all are too, though, because it's just certain like I almost feel like the younger generation was the first generation to be like, oh, mental health this, mental health that.
Yeah, they care about that shit.
Yeah, and we was just like,
money.
Man, stop acting like a bitch, dog.
Yeah. y'all is weirdos.
Yeah, like why you being like that? Like,
Well, I
you know
think
what
it's crazy because like even not really my mom, but like my stepdad and stuff. They're like, he's like, you have problems like mentally, like like. It's crazy because he grew up like in a household where like men and stuff like they don't have issues like that, or like you still get up and go to work every day and like get your shit done. You have to come home and act like everything's still okay.
But I will say too, like, when men commit suicide, it's like quiet. Like you think everything's cool,
right?
But then the man just go out there and blow his head off, and everyone be like, "Man, why would he do that?" And it's like, well. The other men know, but they just won't say, "No, he was a coward." Like he just. But in our reality, I think all men have suicide and homicidal thoughts.
But that's the generation before us too. It's like every time somebody commits suicide, you hear these old heads talking about, that was pussy shit, that was this, that was that.
A coward
and then
out,
and then like I feel like once it got to us, we was just like, I mean, you kind of don't know what he was going through, and then when you get to them, it's, oh, he had this, and that, ABC, mental health this, mental health that.
Well, I think you need balance too because we can't be too loving. Like I do feel like the generation under us, they want to be too loving.
Yeah, they soft.
They want to be so nice to everybody, and everybody should be accepted. And it's like I feel like that would mess up society. Like when you watch Hunger Games and stuff like that, and you watch when people are perfect, it just looks like everyone's like creepy, like a creepy cult.
I don't agree with that because I think I'm with them with the everybody should be included, but they're just soft. That's their generation's problem. Is everything is a problem. Like they will create problems off of something that's not a problem.
But don't you think?
Like I can't be like, damn, that girl ugly. You call black women ugly? No, I called her specifically ugly. What are you talking about?
I mean, though, you saying she's ugly though,
maybe she's ugly to me. This is what
not
it is.
Putting her in every situation. That's like so you have to have the spectrum of ugly and beauty and
well, somebody will just tell me I'm ugly too, but like nobody gonna be.
I feel like it's hard because like everyone has preferences, right?
Yeah,
like 100%. Like
yeah, for sure.
Someone thinks someone's more attractive than someone else. Like that's a preference. Like you can't get mad that someone's not attractive to someone else, or like when people have preferences about like weight or whatever, like people get mad and they're like, oh, you won't date her because she's fat or whatever, but it's like I have my own preference, like
I'm just using
because someone out there would love that woman or that man, like regardless.
I'm just using that as an example because like that's like the example of how
you hate all women,
their generation creates problems out of nothing. No, I don't hate all women. But I'm just saying, man.
You're a woman
Cam hates all women.
I don't hate all women. I don't hate all women. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like that's how they create problems out of nothing. Like I could just be like, damn, that food wasn't nasty. You're disrespecting my culture. Like my bad, man. Your fried chicken wasn't that good. Fuck.
Yeah. That's true though. It is true. I do definitely see that. I get that.
Yeah, no, I don't know though, because I don't know who's really fixing stuff. Because I feel like Elon, Kanye are in the same generation, and I feel like truthfully,
they out of their mind.
They have evolved us more than anything else. Like people like that and Steve Jobs, right? Like these are really people.
So we're talking about rich people.
Well, not even exactly
Rich
that.
people
It's
that
just
were also visionaries, though, is
Yeah.
what he's getting at. It's
Who-
more the vision than it is the money that they could have provided.
because these are people that influence us of how we operate. Like, I think one of Steve Jobs' like biggest things was where you always see him in the same outfit. So a lot of people, like when it comes to like business, they'll dress casual, the same outfit, so they don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Like just small things like that influence us just as men. Like now that's a man thing to be like, hey, keep your clothes down so that you could think clearly.
Or even
Oh, God.
even how simple this phone is.
What?
Like just how simple the iPhone is.
True.
Yeah, everything was simple, straight to the point.
Like organized, put together.
Mhm.
Yeah, like just how you know what I'm saying, just how sleek it is. It just be moving. Like
So it
it's
won't be
just
so chaotic.
yeah.
Huh.
And some people be hating on the iPhone for that. Like they be like, "That phone is too simple." Yeah, but it does what you need it to do.
Right.
Like I don't care that my background doesn't move. Like I don't need Kobe Bryant to be shooting a jump shot. I just need him to be there.
Right.
He not there no more.
Come on, man. Now I gotta take that out. I gotta take that out.
You
man.
No, I gotta be here, man, because it's just what it is. But
Nah, I gotta take
Do you
that
ever-
part out.
you ever think technology ruined us?
Technology ruined us. I think
You
it's
guys ever
crazy.
think technology ruined us?
I think so, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Because I think Miranda was talking about the TikTok, right? And
Yes.
what was you saying about it? The seconds and the
Oh
minutes?
yeah, like how like TikTok obviously like originally started with 30-second videos
Yeah,
or whatever,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But now they've gone to like 3-minute videos, 10-minute videos, and like, are you really watching a whole 10-minute video on TikTok?
I ain't never seen a 10-minute video, but I do be seeing 3-minute videos. But
Uh-huh.
I ain't gonna lie, once it get about maybe 2 minutes max.
Yeah, you're scrolling because you're like your attention span isn't there. It's not.
It's completely
But
messed
it's
up.
because of TikTok.
Yeah.
It's because of Instagram. It's because
Right.
of
Or like,
Facebook why our attention spans are shorter. And I really think they made our attention span shorter on purpose so we would like knowledge in certain places. So we won't sit down and read a book. So we won't
Right.
sit down and go look for knowledge, this, that, and the third. Like I think it's really all to program you to be a fucking idiot.
right.
Ever since TikTok, I have a hard time. I don't get on TikTok really that much anymore. But I kind of get stuck on Instagram a little bit.
Yeah.
See, I
of
like
the reels.
TikTok. Like sometimes because I get off work late, right? Like my regular job, I
Yeah.
get off at 1 a.m, right? So the average person, like if like when you get off work, you have like what, like 3-4 hours to wind down. But
Yeah,
me, my hours to wind down are like till 4 a.m, you know, because I can't just get off work and go straight to bed.
Motherfuckers
So-
looking at conspiracies and shit.
But I'm like watching TikToks, and then next thing you know, it's like 5 a.m, and I'm like, damn, like I really just got lost
Yeah.
in my
Yeah.
phone. Or like I'll tell myself, oh, 30 more minutes, and then it's an hour.
If I feel myself doing that, I'll just get up and go grab some water. Like
Yeah.
out the fridge. I just find any reason to stop. I just be like, yeah, I'm thirsty. I don't even be thirsty.
I think even, because I even notice when I'm playing like Call of Duty, I don't even think video games is that fun because TikTok really has made me like want excitement quicker
Yeah.
than that long gap that I have to wait for the game to load or something. You know, like
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
sitting there like, oh shit, let me get on my phone for a second.
Right. Well, like, you know what, too, like, YouTube used to be really big or whatever. Like, it's still pretty big or whatever. But, like, me, when people, like, post their, like, they'll post, like, snippets of their YouTube video, like, I don't even want to go watch their YouTube video. Like, I would rather much see it, like, in a 30-second, like, thing. Like, I'm not going to go to YouTube and finish watching, like, the rest of the video that they...
Yeah.
No, I'm still heavy on YouTube. I will watch a whole YouTube video. I be sitting there watching
can't.
20, 30, 40-minute videos. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. I've done that before where I see a TikTok video and I'll be like, damn, that might be dope. So I'll click on their profile and try to make it over to their YouTube to see what's happening.
Or, like, sometimes, like, when people post, like, snippets of TV shows, I'll watch all the parts when I could have just went and watched the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
So when y'all see this on TikTok, just click on the YouTube link.
yeah. Click on it.
Jackass.
They ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it, man.
No, they ain't gonna do
The
it.
attention
They're gonna
span
be
is
like-
so short. We're gonna have to do. See, what you just gonna have to do is cut it up, do shorts on
Yeah.
Instagram, do shorts, the reels, the shorts, the Facebook. You know what I mean? You're just gonna have to cut it all up.
And then even do 4 different YouTube videos so it ain't an hour and some change long when y'all be looking at me
Yeah.
crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Well, I
my
think
God.
videos should only be like 10 minutes.
But I watch like podcasts too though. So like I'll sit on YouTube for 4 hours of my shift at work watching podcasts for real.
Oh no, I can't.
I
do
be
it.
dying laughing. It be funny as shit, man. Like shit's funny, man.
Podcasts do get me though, like a different way. And you know what else too? Music has not been like satisfying me lately.
It really hasn't. I
No.
can agree with that.
No, like
It
I
really
skip
has
like
not.
every song. Like,
Yeah, it's
I
not.
love music.
see,
But
and
it
normally
don't-
I do
It really
too.
don't hit the same.
It
like,
has been hitting this
No.
year.
No, because when we was younger, man, and an artist dropped something, we would dissect the whole album together, like as a group.
Yeah, but
Like me, I skip every song.
this
Yeah,
is
I'm
what.
not
Or I
this
listen.
Is,
It's because our attention span. Because I listen to it for like a minute, and I'm like, damn, this shit's boring.
this is where I turn
You
into an old head.
disconnected from
though.
us.
No, this is where I turn into an old head. Though, like
He's
you're
the
saying.
disconnected one.
This is where I turn into an old head though, because their generation is the ones who stopped listening to music like that.
But even if then, like if we went to a rap playlist, right? And when we was growing up, rap was like everything. Like if you wasn't listening to rap, I was like, oh, you racist. Like that's how much I thought everyone listened to rap, right? Growing up. Nowadays, it's like it's really just strictly gangster rap
It's false.
that but that's all they promote.
They've been doing that though. Like that's always been what they promote is
Nah, we
gangster
used
rap.
to get like some weirdo rap here and there.
We still do.
Like Tyler Creator could still have a hit.
He still
I
does.
love
Tyler
He
Creator.
just won album of the year last year.
I'm gonna go to the thing right
I
now.
He
love
just
Tyler,
won
the
album of the year
Creator.
last year. This
Yeah,
is false.
But you know,
I feel like Hunter maybe needs to like broaden his like horizon.
That's
in
what I'm
music.
saying. Like
I'm listening to everything.
he just won
He's
album of the
listening to
year.
everything.
He just won album of the year last year.
Because I listen to Afrobeat music more right now.
But
I'm
he's-
saying like, look, rap life. This is what they promote. That's what I mean.
But it's
right?
always been that way. When you go
But
back,
also-
what's all the hit records from back in the day? Get Low, Booty Shaking.
Nah,
Back that ass up,
wasn't
booty
gangster
shaking.
music, though. These motherfuckers-
But they did that too. 50 Cent.
Mad Max,
Big
Never
Gangster.
Hating, Hobby Lobby. All this is I'm either
But watch,
50 Cent
how
was
much
on-
you want to bet if I pull up mine, it's gonna be different because it's gonna be based off like what you listen to.
pull up
He
your
went to the
hip-hop.
main. He went to the main rap playlist though because he's right.
Oh.
That's what they promote. But I'm saying it's always been that way. 50 Cent was like the biggest rapper at a point. Damn, Biggie was a gangster. Tupac supposedly was a gangster. Excuse me, I shouldn't say supposedly about that man. But I'm just saying like it's always been that way. But when you get older, you act like it wasn't that way.
Right.
That's the issue with hip hop. Is that they act like it's always revisionist history is a problem with hip hop.
Yeah.
Because like even then, like Drake is the biggest artist in the world, and like
Mhm.
sure he turned into a gangster rapper, but like
I don't know. What about the last album before that when he just dropped? Nobody was feeling that shit.
but that's what,
Who's-
Drake. Like,
Drake's
that's what I'm saying. Like he
that, like,
turned into a
EDM,
gangster
like-
rapper, but
I
he's like,
don't know. It was kind of hard to me, man. Like I don't know, man. It was just
that
it was a
album-
little
I
vibe.
prefer old Drake music. I love old Drake.
I think I like almost everything Drake.
that
dropped.
album's trash.
That EDM album.
I don't know, man.
Terrible. It's
Like
about
Raven
it's about
music?
2 hot ones on there. I ain't gonna cap, but that album's trash.
It was cool to me. I just feel like music. Back to the Miranda thing. It was just anything. I'm kind of like not dying over.
Yeah.
There's no songs that I'm like, oh my god, I need to hear
Tripping,
that.
bro.
There just hasn't been a song for me. Like I said, like when Ray Sherman was out, right? And they was dropping hits after
See,
hit.
but that's party music though. But even with the party music, there was still Chance the Rapper running around.
Oh, I love Chance the Rapper too.
Yeah, but he had hits.
Chance the Rapper, yeah, but just like I'm saying, with all this gangster shit,
Like the color.
Kendrick
the
Lamar
color-
is still running around. Vince Staples is
I
still
don't
running
like
around.
Kendrick.
Yeah, but Kendrick's not hitting like humble hitting.
Bro,
He's not hitting like damn hitting, bro.
bro.
He's just not.
But that's what I'm
Cam's
saying,
getting
bro.
mad.
That's because he's an old head.
This
That's
is
why he don't
ridiculous.
get it.
No, this
He's
is ridiculous.
disconnected.
No, it's because this is ridiculous.
Cam
That's
does
why.
not
It's
like
not
this
That's
topic.
ridiculous.
why.
You
That's
got to think
why
about
it's
it.
because it always sounds different when it's the same guy. I mean,
Yeah.
it's gonna say like you're gonna just lose interest in the dude if he's the same guy. But like that doesn't mean he's any different.
I feel like for me, any music though, like not even like specific person, like anything, like I'm always skipping my shit.
But
I
that's
don't
how
know,
Drake.
Afrobeat music be going crazy.
But that's how Drake is even still relevant because he got so many damn styles.
Yeah.
That's how he's even still relevant. And then she was even just saying like she prefer old Drake.
Her loss
She-
was hard though.
Her Losses was the best Drake album in the last 3-4 years.
That was like
I honestly haven't ran through all of it. So
You
I
should
can't
listen
say.
to it. That shit is fire for real. That's the best
Maybe
Drake
that'll
album.
put me back onto music.
That's
Even-
better than demo tapes.
even-
That's better than CLB, and it was better than Honestly
because
Nevermind.
you know what he did that was so genius. Instead of him doing a whole bunch of pop again, he said, "Let me put 21 Savage on pop."
yeah.
When he did that, I said, "Oh man, that's That
Bro.
and 21 Savage like doing the melodic singing.
Yeah,
I was like, man, that's hard.
That
man.
album is hard, bro.
That's a tough one.
That was the Drake album I've been waiting for about 3-4 years. I ain't gonna lie.
That one was tough. I
That
still
whole
listen
shit,
to
Spin About You, the way.
Hours in Silence or something.
Hours in Silence was crazy. The Jumbotron.
Jumbotron.
When I seen that one was the one popping on TikTok, I said, I'm glad.
That one crazy.
That song is fire.
That one crazy.
I can't even relate.
What was the my other one? Treacherous Little Twin?
Treacherous Little Twin. I just seen Twin in them. They was walked up in here and I was like, oh, Treacherous Little Twin.
That album
I wish
is
I had a twin right now.
crazy, bro.
Oh my god.
Let me see. I gotta pull up the whole list.
Even that how they was making fun of him, that 21, do your thing, 21. That song is hard though. Like that whole shit is fire. You should listen to it front to back. Like I'm not gonna lie, this is the first Drake album that I haven't skipped a song on in a while.
This one?
No skips.
One more time.
Oh yeah, see that's what I'm saying.
When he said I'm gonna spend it, man, I just want to spend the block one more time.
Even though they say more money, more problems. Yeah. Bring on the problem. That album is crazy.
Broke Boys, Middle of the Ocean.
I can't talk that broke boys. See, that's what y'all need. That was for the females. Females gonna be in the club. I can't talk that broke boys.
Spin About You. Back Outside Boys.
Back Outside Boys.
That was a vibe.
That's the best one.
If I was younger, I think that would be a hard song.
Oh, bro,
right?
I wanted to get ratchet when I heard that song. I was like, man, I needed this last year. I was in my ratchet phase.
He grew out of that era.
I did, and I was like, "Man, you gonna drop Back Outside Boys in 2022 when I'm okay?
When I'm good?
Why could you I needed that last year."
But when I heard that album, man, the first thing I started thinking in my head was he was the first industry plant for us because that album is so toxic for how old he is. Like, he should not be doing music like that in all reality.
But again, and that's exactly why it's impossible for this guy to fall off. Because he's good. Because, like, okay, so think about it this way, right?
Where's the Jay-Z tape? Like 444.
No, I agree with you. But this is why I'm with you. But this is why it's impossible for him to fall off. So think about it. Drake is probably around mine and your age, right? I'd assume.
I think he's 35, 36.
Yeah, so we're close to his age, right? But like, let's say when we discovered Drake, he was making music for our age range, right? Which was somewhere between 17 and 23. He never stopped making music for people 17 to 23.
True.
His music never aged. So people still love Drake just because like he keeps making music for the same demographic, which is literally 36. Genius because kids are the people that listen to music the most.
Yeah.
So he's 36. But you know, okay, so in the difference, and like I really look at it like I feel like he still make music for us, but I feel like his music sets the tone for how some of us think. Like if you really look around at some of the guys that you grew up with, usually in the older generations, they will be way different by this age.
I actually agree with that because I had a theory one time where I was just like, I feel like women think that dudes should treat them how Drake says, and dudes think they should treat women how Drake says. And the nigga's literally toxic, but y'all just like it because he sings. Like, this shit's ridiculous. But when Future says the same thing, deadbeat dad.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I'm like, they literally talk about the same shit. This dude Drake talk about what he say? I don't even do drugs. Pop the X for the first time. Yeah. But when my man say Molly Percocets, he's a drug addict. What are we doing?
You know, that's actually crazy too, because you know, I mean, like cats that's probably gonna be doing drugs for the first time.
And that shit kicked in like a 2-time world champ.
That was hard. That was hard. I get in the car. 2-time world champ. Yeah, boy, it do kick in like that. I don't know though.
Can't relate though.
I don't know. Can't relate.
Can't relate at all.
But yeah, no, I think he got a lot of people, especially in our generation, like the whole thing where it was like, I want to sleep with the whole world. What was that song?
I just want to fuck every girl in the world.
Yeah,
Young Money in them.
Yeah. Like that's where it started, right? Like we used to sing that type of song at a party out loud, word by word, throughout the whole song, right? And that whole mentality, that's who we were, like at that time. So I feel like Drake, what they're doing is, it's like, let's bring in like this hood rapper so we can have, and then mix it with this pop culture dude. And then it's like, it's combining like corny ass niggas to think they could be gangster.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Because Drake is a corny nigga, but he's just the dopest corny nigga out there.
Yeah.
100%.
And just like with all the mob ties and stuff, I'm telling you, I truly believe that he's gonna make a mistake, and Jay Prince and them is gonna fall because of him. Because he talks about way too much killing and catching bodies.
Like,
I got mob ties.
Sometimes I hear that stuff and I'm like, Drake, just get in the boxing ring with me though, so I can really see. No,
you ain't going home.
Yeah, no, I'm probably not gonna go home because once the nigga get knocked out, they put me on the body bag.
That L, it is, hey.
Yeah, once he get hit with the left right, I'm dead.
Well, I didn't know too because you remember the song Mob Ties, right?
Yeah, sick of
Did
these
you
niggas.
at least like that album?
Awesome.
Miranda, Mob Ties,
Scorpion?
You didn't like Scorpion either?
Well, like
I'll have to look.
Well, like
That's
God's
tough.
plan, nice for what?
I
You
think
need to
God's
go
Plan
back and
is,
listen to
like,
her loss and Scorpion.
Scorpion's crazy.
But he got that song Mob Ties. I didn't know that was Jay Prince Camp. So like he got the song, the hip hop police. Where they at?
And it was a like Pusha T kind of diss too. So like he was, he knew what he was doing.
No, he was letting Pusha T know.
Yeah.
Hey,
that like you got some guns and so do I.
Yeah,
What's
I got some
happening?
lethal ones, boy.
Yeah, what's happening?
I'll take you off this map with no problem. And then they keep talking about it. In her loss, he talks about if he wasn't on that live, he would still be alive.
Yeah. If he would, maybe I should do with 10, all that shit.
Then you gonna have to. And then did you hear the math on that? Where it was like maybe I should do a 10 and then 10 turns to this, 10 to that.
Yeah, it was something like that. I don't
XXX.
Come on, dog. Y'all gotta knock that off.
The crazy thing is when they did the math, that's what it says.
I know, but he didn't mean it like that. He was talking about drugs, and then maybe
Did you see the live?
And I get it. They was on live, and he was like, "Fuck Drake." That nigga stole my song or whatever it was. Yeah, I know.
Well, did you see the live though of XXX?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what he said. That's what he
We're gonna
said.
have to play that clip on here.
That's what he said. No, I remember, but I don't think it's like that. I don't think it's
What?
like that.
If you wasn't on that live, you would still be alive, Cam.
Yeah, if he held his tongue on that
Oh
live,
my
he'd be
gosh, I
alive
seen
again.
a tweet about that the other day about the conspiracy where Drake killed X.
That's
Drake ain't
sad,
killed,
man.
Drake ain't killed that man, bro.
What?
Damn, now we're on the conspiracy theories.
I want to say what I think happened to him, but I don't want to say it on camera. I don't
Yeah, say that.
No, I don't like talking about
No, say
dead
it.
people like that.
He's
I really think he kind of just put so much fucked off energy in the world, dog, that like some shit was gonna happen to him. It was niggas looking for him because he was wilding out.
I can see that too. But see, I think that's the crazy part, right? So say it's just life
I'm
doing
believing that
life,
part,
right?
though.
He just got his karma. But Drake's taking it like it's him.
Yeah, he probably feeding. See, and this is exactly
taking it like
this
it's
is
him.
why he will never fall off, because he would just lean into the narrative even if it's false.
Huh, he was just
The
feeding
only time he
into
didn't
it.
want to lean into some shit is when he got caught getting songs written for him.
He leaned into that though.
Yeah.
Remember on LeBron podcast? He leaned into
it took years though, but at first it was like, nah. Now Quentin Miller done got X'd out from the industry because you don't want to take your L.
That's crazy too.
Weird ass nigga.
Quentin was the man.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
Well, while we're on the topic with Drake, did you guys see that his new chain?
That's crazy to me. Like to dedicate a chain
So
to
wait a
women
minute.
that you don't care about.
Wait. So it was a chain where it was how many rings?
42.
Yeah, 42.
engagement rings for all the times he thought to propose into a woman.
Yeah.
I would like to know what the woman thinks about this first.
Me? Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think that's crazy. Well, like, is it like 42 times he thought to propose to one woman or 42 different women?
42 different women.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because I feel like if you're having those thoughts, like, you want to be with that woman for the rest of your life, but that's crazy. Like, he's thought that, like, about 42 different women.
Well, I'm trying to wonder, like, what made him back out 42 times?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Because, like
at the fourth time, he wasn't like, damn, this one's the one. Like, no, he just was like,
how many women did you come by? Because either you're a sucker, and
That's what it is.
and you had some good homies around you to be like, hey, she ain't the one that.
yeah, she ain't it.
Like, if that's the case, then damn, you a sucker.
No, he's toxic.
Yeah, he's toxic.
Not even-
His
yeah,
music tells us.
But Future ain't gonna go get no diamond rings for the ones he wanted to propose.
Yeah, because
he didn't even want to
Future's
propose.
still a player though. Drake is a corny, toxic man, and Future's a player. Toxic
He was trying
man.
to settle down.
But do you think Drake will ever settle down? Actually,
Obviously, he wants to. If he's still thinking about the 42.
See, I thought it was dope. I honestly thought it was dope, but
why did you think it was dope?
because I was like, man, that's fire. Like, I thought about that too. I was like, shit, I need a little.
You had females that you thought about proposing to and you didn't do it?
I need a little little chain with like 10 of them.
But see, like, so and it's not even. I'm not trying to like bash you or anything, but I'm really talking about him. But like, I just think in my head, like, if you feel like you want to marry, why didn't I just marry her? Because he's like rich enough to the point where like there's nothing really could go wrong. Like she don't even have to watch the kids. Like you gonna get a nanny, you gonna have a maid. Like all she has to do is be cute and kick it with you and not stress you out. So you tell me you couldn't find that? As
42 times?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like you couldn't find a female to just be cute and just be a +1 for you? You got everything else. Everything else is taken care of. And you couldn't just find a bad female just to stand by you and be strong. That's crazy. Like, what is wrong with you,
You
dog?
got to look in the mirror, dog.
What do you mean, look in the mirror?
That's what he has to do. Look in the mirror, Drake.
Oh, like the like.
Yeah, like you
figure out
got to
what's
be
wrong?
like, yeah, damn, like how 42 of these just fall through the cracks of my hand.
Yeah.
You 36, bro. You a multimillionaire and you Drizzy Drake. And you tell me you can't find one.
But at what point, like, are these women after him for his money, or are they?
Who cares if they is?
But
I
I'm just
would.
saying, like, some of the girls
Why?
that, like, he's had, like, Rihanna, Georgia Smith, like,
Yeah.
hey, they not starving over
Yeah,
no
they're
bread.
not. And they not.
J-Lo.
They not broke. Rihanna wasn't broke.
Sure ain't.
She a billionaire now. You know what I mean? Well, worth, you know. But it's like, even if you found bum females, like, if you just went and dated your high school sweetheart that you loved, do you know what I mean? Like, you know she was a little corny. Just put some money in her pocket and she'll look presentable. Like, it's that. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. I
couple-
think 42 women is crazy, though.
Yeah, that just,
But
to
like-
me, that just says, for some reason, he ain't shit.
Yeah, or
Because
something.
not one woman wanted to, like, just die for you.
I feel like it's just crazy though, because like that's
wild,
like
man.
And then when they don't die for him, that's how you get songs like Jaded. Leaving me?
But I
Dip
just
it
want to know
on
how much
me.
of a square and a sucker do you have to be, like, to be on that top tier and still not have no woman that's just ready to just cancel every dude.
right. But that's crazy because he's only 36 and 42 women. Like that's crazy.
You think that? I don't think there's a lot of women to him though. He probably sleeps with a different woman every night.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's probably not for Drake. He probably got a few in every city, every time he travel.
You know, women will sneak into their rooms.
Well, yeah, and don't they have to sign like
Sign some
NDAs
NDAs.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff?
all kind of stuff.
I got some NDAs.
All she got to do is do a video on his phone. He probably got like 1,000 videos saying, "Yeah, I'm cool. Like, I don't want no money."
Yeah. Something. This was consensual.
I be having my girl sign NDAs. I got a PDF NDA.
For what?
Like electronically sign this.
You ain't got nothing they want.
Just in case.
Just in case.
All you got
You
is
know,
some
when-
penis, man.
I'll be like,
No, but if he makes
and
it big, he's
and
already
I-
got it. They can't come back now.
I'll still be like, electronically sign this. And
Send
I'd
it.
be like,
man.
don't say my name on these streets or
This
these
avenue.
locations.
Even in my head, man, like, I
I'm
think about
obviously
it.
joking. I'm really just joking.
I really wouldn't even care, man. Like if Casey left me and just took everything, I'm perfectly fine with that. You got all the kids. Like, everything I do is for my kids anyway. So it's like, as long as my kids is good, I really don't give a fuck about the rest. I could be homeless as long as I got me a Hellcat and a gym membership, I'm good.
Man,
And
gonna be
somewhere to-
showering in the
Yeah,
gym,
you
Yeah.
sleeping in his
shower.
Yeah.
Hellcat.
Yeah.
Somewhere to plug this Xbox in once in a while. I'm good, man. That's all a brother need, man.
Shower in the gym, sleep in the
I
Hellcat.
I could be worth $1 billion. She take the whole $1 billion. As long as you leave a Hellcat, Xbox, and that gym membership, I'm good. I'll figure everything else out from here on.
You know what's crazy? He was just talking about getting rid of his Xbox.
Yeah, because that Xbox technology be messing me up.
Yeah,
One second.
yeah. The best thing I ever done
Yeah.
was actually stop playing video games.
Damn. Really? Why'd you stop?
Because when you sit on a video game and realize how much time you actually waste on that shit, man,
Crazy.
I feel like I wasted like years of my life on a video game.
My boyfriend
then-
loves video games.
Once I had to actually think about it too, when I like as much time as I wasted, like I was like a Madden head. Like I loved Madden. Like we was running Madden leagues, had schedules to play, schedules when the
Oh
league
my
get advanced,
God.
trade committees. Like it was wild. So once I realized how much time I wasted for Madden, for like an imaginary accomplishment,
Right.
it almost started fucking with my head.
Yeah.
I was like, I just did. I won the Super Bowl for what though? I don't really have a Super Bowl.
I ain't getting
My
shit
life's
from
still
it.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Who you talking about?
But I won a Super Bowl. Like, why does it
Right.
matter? I said that's why I stopped playing video games. It's like I was like a real like Madden head, and it just
Oh yeah, once you hit achievements,
and it's just like
it
well,
sound good for the day.
yeah, it's like what achievement did I actually hit? Like, sure, I won the Super Bowl, but like, why does that even matter? It's not even real. Like nobody's
Right.
gonna. All the dudes I'm in that league with, we don't remember who won them Super Bowls now.
Right.
It was fun while it lasted. Like,
I still remember when y'all came over to the house and I whooped y'all on 2K twice.
You didn't beat me in 2K.
Oh yeah, I beat everybody twice.
Not me.
It was at my house too.
No, he's sitting there lying. See, but that's the thing about that. When I need my video game fix, though, I do just go to some of my friends' house and I play video games.
We need to do that again. Throw some money on the pot.
Y'all don't want to play me in 2K, bro. Like, I promise you.
I don't even play 2K.
Me
But
neither.
if I jump on today, I'm not losing.
I don't have a system. Like, I'm just really like that at 2K.
Right.
Like I'm letting the whole world know I don't have a system. I'm really just like that at 2K.
When I play 2K, I'm just pressing buttons.
We can put up any amount of money you want. I'm really just like that at 2K. Sorry about
I
it.
think video games are crazy though. I think you know what else I think is crazy, which is like weird that I relate them to, but gambling. Because gambling is like adult video games.
Yeah. No, true.
Like,
True.
and then when you're winning, like it's just like when you're winning a game, you don't want to stop, so you keep going.
Why are you looking like that?
Y'all know I'm a gambling addict.
You gamble like?
Hell yeah, I just gambled on the games this morning. That's why I was checking my phone.
I love
can't.
gambling. My wife hates it, man.
I'm a
That's how my
gambling
boyfriend
addict,
is.
bro.
My boyfriend, he'll put $20 in. He gets it down to like 18, and he's like, "Nah, I'm done."
Nah, man. Like, let's just run it up. Cause like I love playing roulette. I wish I could go back to Wendover. Man, every time I play roulette, they gotta come around and stand around me like I'm stealing or something. I just love that feeling. I don't know why.
Huh?
I just like to
make
win
sure.
just so they have to start watching me.
Huh?
Nah.
No, I love Wendover, but I got myself in some trouble.
We should go.
Last time I went,
I'm
I
down.
spent $300.
Really? Okay, so what we're gonna do is plan a trip to Wendover and then shoot a podcast in Wendover.
I'm down.
I'm down.
Nah, you talking about 300. Let me tell you, when we went on my birthday, this was crazy, right? So I thought I was going to be the one gambling the most money. I was like, shit, it's my birthday. Packed up about $1,600 in my bag. And I was like, nigga, if I lose it all, I lose it all.
Huh?
So we get in the car after we ate and everything. We getting real close. And I just wanted to check the temperature, man. So I was like, so I asked the driver, I said, hey, man, how much money you bring? He said, yeah, you know, about $6,000. I said, I said, okay. Asked your mans. I said, hey, Jay Lee, how much you bring? Yeah, you know, about 35. I said, okay.
Everybody trying to
I
spin.
was like, we about to come up tonight. And I kid you not, dog. Soon as we got to Wendover, parked,
Yeah.
and opened the door, I just felt something. I said, I'm going in with $500. I said, we about to catch mad L's. I'm going in with $500.
Everyone's empty out by the time you
Yeah,
left.
long story short, in that car, it was about $8,000 lost.
See, this is why I don't understand though, because I went with Jordan one time, and he knows on that roulette table it takes a while to build up, but we make money like it's easy, right?
Yeah.
But he keep going to that blackjack.
Yep.
He
I
love
don't
that
even know
blackjack.
how to do
You don't
the
know how to
tables.
gamble?
Blackjack
then we gotta
easy.
gamble
We'll
too.
teach you. Blackjack is easy.
And it's fun.
But
It really is fun.
My mom likes playing the tables, but I never play the
you
tables.
catch so many L's on blackjack, dog. Ever since I stopped playing blackjack, I started winning money. I tell people that all the time.
Yeah, I don't think you should be playing poker, blackjack. I don't even think you should be playing dice. I think roulette is the way to go.
Roulette is the way to go, but craps is
I was gonna
is
say,
where you
isn't
come up
craps
at.
a thing too?
Craps is where you
Yeah.
come up at.
It's just fun though. I think because of the movie. Like, you know how the movie be? And you be watching the movie and they throw the dice and they be 6 and then the girl blowing off the dice for the guy and stuff. Like,
Oh my god.
I think people kind of get caught up into it.
Man, one time I went to Wendover by myself, and it was like a first time dice player up on there, and she didn't know what she was doing. She kept asking the dude next to her, so if I get this number, if I get that number, she holding the dice like this, throwing them like a female. Man, I came up off her. I got off that table with like $500 extra. I said, shh, packed up and dipped.
That is the
I was
crazy.
down bad too until she got on the table. That's what's the crazy thing. And then the more I seen her hit, I just started doubling and tripling the bet every time I won something. Won all my money back plus $500. Got out of there. I said, nope.
That's crazy. But
we're gonna have
it's
to do that.
crazy. Gambling's crazy.
See, my greed start kicking in. That's why I be trying not to gamble so much. I done a greed. I done a good job at like not gambling this year because like I know how I get, man. I just start seeing numbers and then like my common sense just goes away.
To me though, it's like the only reason why I like the roulette is because like you could have strategies. So I just like the fact that you could strategize. I just don't like games where it's just risk. All risk.
See,
you know what I mean?
The games get me bad, especially at the Rainbow. They have it's called the Little Shop of Horrors machine. That shit gets me every time. I know exactly where it's at.
Slot machine?
Yeah, I think that's what it's
Slot
called.
machines be running it.
They be hitting all them slot machines.
Bet.
I can't do slot machines.
That shit gets me. I just bet, max bet.
But what you gotta do, I don't know what it's called, but it's like this one where it's like a little Asian bowl, and like every time you win, it fills up with coins, right?
Yeah, I played that one last time.
Yeah, that one.
That shit got me though, but that shit I got broke off that one.
Nah, but when you
I won, and then.
But did you get to the part where the bowl filled up though? Where the bowl filled up, and then like it
rains coins.
No, I don't rain coins. Well, it kind of rain coins, but then it pull up a thing where it's like some coins or some cards or something. I don't fully remember.
Oh, and you pick
where you gotta match them, and if you match them, you can win a crazy amount of money.
We just
match the right ones, you win about $500K.
Yeah, we just went to Vegas like lit. 2 weeks ago, and my boyfriend was playing that one, like one of the coin ones, and he got like the mini was out because they gave him like one of the coins flipped over and it was like the mini's out, and then the next one was out, and then it was like the 3 big ones left. But I feel like you never win on those regardless. Like I feel like you always get the less one.
And we went to Seattle in like 2020, and we went to a casino, and I was just like, man, I ain't about to gamble tonight. I'm just about to go in here and drink. Motherfucker started hitting a slot machine, bro, and it was that game where the coins fill up. And I watched it because the thing was already almost filled. And I was just sitting there watching him. I had about 3 drinks in my hand. So when he got the game where the thing filled up and he missed the match, I got hot. I said, get the fuck out the seat, man. It's my turn.
God.
And I ended up getting up to like $600 on that machine. And everybody behind me talking about, yo, pull the money out, pull the money out. I said, I ain't come here for $600.
See, that's my thing too. Like when I start winning, I should just stop because I feel like it's not going to keep paying you out, you know?
It depends though.
That's what I'm saying. My greed keep kicking in.
I feel like if you're on the slot machine and you win like almost anything that's like triple your money, you should probably get off.
Yeah.
But like
that's fair.
If you playing like, I feel like 21 and you got a strategy or even black, like no, that's the same thing. Poker.
Like poker, yeah.
Yeah, if you're playing like something like poker and you're winning. Yeah, you can't come out of that because you so hot right now, and you got the upper hand on everybody.
Good at poker, hella good at
That's
poker.
a hard game to play.
Yeah,
it's a very hard game to play.
I can't do nothing with cards. I feel like I'm like smart, like intellectually, but when it comes to like games and shit,
with poker, I feel like the biggest thing is just not allowing people to understand who you are. Like,
is it good if that goes dark?
Yeah,
keeping yourself concealed as much as you possibly can.
That's why they call it a poker face. You ain't supposed to reveal what you got.
Huh.
Don't reveal.
But my favorite gambling, I don't know if you guys, have you seen Focus with Will Smith?
Nah.
What? Both of y'all should go home and watch Focus.
I don't watch a lot of movies.
I don't watch TV.
He's like a con artist, right? And, but his biggest finesse was like for like $2 million or something like that. But there was betting on every little thing of the game. Instead of just betting throughout for the whole game, it was like, if he gets this kickoff, that's $100,000.
Yep.
I love that type of betting. That's part of my favorite betting is when you just bet off of just plays. Yeah, you'll make the most money.
Yeah, I won some money off the Bucks and Mavericks last week. Yeah, doing that. It was like, oh, Luka about to score this much. Giannis about to do this.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what we went to the fights last night, man, and I wanted to bet on every fight. Even when I knew people, I was like, no, I want to bet against them.
Damn.
Just because, I don't know, it just makes it exciting. You know what I mean?
Right.
We need to start a gambling ring. That was actually one of the plans when I used to have that studio was to start a gambling ring.
You know
I
what's
gotta cut
crazy?
that out so I'm snitching
like,
myself.
Back to the whole culture thing in Utah too.
What?
Like Utah doesn't have shit. Like they don't sell liquors in like grocery stores like other states do. You can't gamble. Like that gas station down the street got busted for having like the gambling machines.
Well, I think, I think that really bothers me because like there's so many other ways that we could be making money out here. But they put so many restrictions on so many things.
Facts.
Like they don't even sell mini bottles in Utah. Like mini bottles? Like, are you kidding me?
And I feel like even at our salon, right?
I seen some a few times at the Syracuse liquor store. Just saying.
Ooh.
But
Tell me the spot.
I should bleep that out too.
Huh.
Nah,
Bleep.
very obviously it might be cool. You know,
Yeah.
we don't know the rules.
Yeah.
But like a salon like this, like I think it would be cool. Like if I could hand someone a club soda and like a mini bottle.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, but you can't do that type of stuff.
Yeah, like in other states, they have like salons where they can give out like champagne and
Yeah.
stuff. Like Utah, crazy to
Yeah,
ever
I'll be
think
up
that.
in there. Hey, let's get the champagne. Let me get
just
a
get a
line
haircut
up.
only for the wine. And
Yeah.
shit.
Let me get a haircut and some
Talk
champagne.
about pampering, like that'd
Yeah.
be pampering.
But like even the gambling thing, like it should be okay to be a bookie. Like they should just make you go get insurance, and
I don't even think they understand like that could really help some economy out here.
it might help a lot of people,
Yeah.
but it might screw over a lot of people too.
Yeah, because
So-
some people like that have a more extreme gambling problem than me gonna be the ones that bet their mortgage.
I think the
Bet
only
that mortgage. Let that go into foreclosure so I can get your crib.
the only thing though is
Let me get that foreclosed crib off you, boy.
they're doing it anyways though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like these people are gambling anyways. Like we might as well make it so like we don't have to have that many criminals.
Right.
Like that's the only
Like,
thing
make
that
it
bothers me.
legal, right.
Yeah, because you gonna have people do it anyways. Just
Right.
tax them.
Right.
Make them buy insurance. Then it helps the economy because now the insurance company gives a little money. The tax, some of it go to the taxes. And we call it a day. Tax them heavy too.
Yeah. No, I'm with
Just
you.
hit them with a good 25. If you got any gambling gig, you know what I mean. 25% got to go back to the government. That's cool.
That's what I'm saying. Is that can help. It can help some shit.
Yeah,
I feel like
we
Utah
do
just
some
don't
shit
have
like that.
shit. Like that's why people got to go out of state to do everything
Yeah.
or whatever. Like
I even think
We need some recreational.
I even
Well-
think that come back to the conversation. Was it you or one of y'all was talking about how old you got to be to even be in office? Go to stuff like
Yeah.
that. People
What was
so
it,
old
45?
that they don't want to change. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They stuck in their ways. You old heads always ruining some shit, bruh.
right.
I think 30 is perfect because I feel like if you accomplish a lot in your 20s, then you prepared for life.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, of course, it's going to be kind of normal for people to fuck up their 20s, but the people that take their 20s serious, like they ready to go. Their
Right.
mind is flowing with ideas,
Right.
and we shouldn't wait until they're tired and slow
Right.
to be
Right.
like, yeah, let's see what you got. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Agreed.
What do you think about like when people say like the boomers are dying off, so like people, all the old ways are going to be gone. Like people aren't going to be stuck in the same thoughts anymore.
No, I think it's good. It's just a little scary because, like, for instance, like a lot of people that's losing their jobs right now, especially in the customer service field, like that used to be a big thing in Utah, right? For someone to pick up the phone
Yeah.
and do customer service. Now we have AIs and technology for that, so all that's gone. And then in 20 years, we'll have robots that will be building
That scares me.
our stuff.
I don't know why.
But in all reality, it just makes it so like you just have to evolve. Like coders right now, that's a big thing, and nobody really wants to do it. But the people that do it all make six figures,
Right.
and it's not even like that extremely hard. It's just we're so stuck in our old ways. We're not willing to take the time out, or TikTok messes up your attention
Right.
span, so you can't sit still. You know, but no, I think it's great because I can't wait to see what technology really does for us. Especially like the Saudi family, they're building new cities all throughout. I don't know wherever it is at over there in the Middle East, and it's crazy.
Did you guys see that like building that they're gonna build or whatever?
The line,
The line?
yeah, that shit crazy.
Oh, I ain't even see it.
Oh my
You
god, they're
ain't seen
gonna
the
build
line?
this building and it's gonna be like a line, man. It's gonna go
Mhm.
miles and miles and miles, and there's gonna be like stores and stuff in this building.
Hmm.
But
Living
it's-
and everything.
Instead of like,
That'd
because
be
how
lit.
like we have houses everywhere, right? We have apartments that take up a lot of space,
Mhm.
but this one's just gonna run straight across.
That'd
So
be
it's-
lit.
I think the
Probably
reason why
would,
they're
though.
doing it, so they're gonna connect it to the ocean, right? So the whole it'll be like just basically a line,
Mhm.
and it's a full skyscraper, just straight down. But they'll be able to control like the whole climate within this building, because it would just be like you'll have houses stacked up vertically, and they got a train that goes through it in 1 second.
Yeah,
So it's
let's see.
everything. They got other cities they're building with it too. They got a city called the Octagon, and then all kind of stuff.
Like it's supposed to go like across.
That's pretty dope.
It's gonna be crazy. Oh,
That
it's
is pretty
gonna
dope.
it's gonna have 9 million residents living inside of it.
It said 105 miles long.
Yeah.
I feel like we should move to a place like that.
You know what's crazy? Like Dubai's buildings are like huge.
Yeah.
Like,
But you know how much stuff they need though, because they need everything America has. They need it over there. That's how crazy Dubai is.
and Dubai has like a lot of rules, like as a tourist, if you go. Because I was thinking about going there one day, but they like you can't do PDA in public. Like you can't do nothing. Like it's strict.
You can't videotape people on the beach.
Oh, and you know what's weird? This is like kind of crazy, but you can't have like they can't have like vibrators and dildos in Dubai.
What?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Dubai porta potty? We was talking about that one time in the shop.
God.
No.
You never heard of that?
No.
So like they'll pay people like $100,000 to shit on them.
What the?
Cam was saying he'll take that money.
No,
quick.
I said I wouldn't. I was the main one in there talking about. I'm not getting shit on. I don't give a fuck. I said you better give me $1 billion.
But here's the truth though. Like no one really can turn that down if they seen the cash.
I think I'd still turn it down.
I'd turn it down.
Nah, you would have such a hard time looking at 100,000 and saying no because life right now. You know what I mean? People it's not even making 100,000 a year.
But see, we can't be saying this and was just having a conversation about morals earlier.
Yeah, this is out of the morals.
My morals don't allow me to get shit on, dog.
But for 100,000,
I don't give a fuck. But we just had a conversation. I'm more comfortable with these women showing their booty on the internet for $50K before I'm getting
all
shit on for $100,000.
All you gotta do is take a wipey.
A wipey? No, like I'm disgusted. Like I'm in the shower and scrub my body like 100
and they
times.
don't even film it. And if they do, they not showing nobody because they not gonna let nobody know they do this sick shit.
I'm not doing that, man.
That's sick.
Ladies will be. I'm more
I'm
comfortable.
saying
Maybe we
like
need to check Hunter's morals.
taking
this.
But look, no, because I'm saying
Your morals.
I'm saying like these
today.
girls are out here taking pictures of their body, right, and posting them for $5. Like that's different to me. Like 100,000, you accepting 100,000 to $5?
It's a chance though. Some of them can make $50K, like we was just saying earlier.
Yeah,
but like they're subjecting themselves to that. Like I'm not about to subject myself to get shit on.
Right. There you go.
I would rather take my chances like running into Mr. Beast or something than get shit on.
Now I'm not saying I'm gonna go look for it. I'm just saying though, like if someone came in this room said I just need pee on someone's head. Here's $100,000 cash.
On my fucking head.
In my dreadlocks.
I'm thinking about it, boy. Because in the back of my head, I'm like,
fuck yeah, close the door.
What could I do with a hundo? I could do some things. And don't call me talking about, hey, we up. No, we not up. We not up. Because you didn't want to risk the morals.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't want any of your pissy money anyway.
That dirty money.
Money smell like straight piss.
Talking about we up.
Nah, man, I don't want none of that pissy money, dog.
No.
Yeah, because
crazy.
Yeah, no, I always look at stuff like big increments like that. I just gotta think about it twice.
Fuck no.
I probably still say no, but I gotta think about it.
One of my friends asked me how much would you kiss a man for?
100,000.
I think I said that. I might have said 500. I think I might have said 500. I was like, no, you give me 500.
I don't need a 500. I'll take it.
I think I said 500.
I'll probably do it for a hundo.
Just for a kiss?
For a hundo? Yeah. It's just a hundo.
I feel like for a kiss, like if it was like, how much are you gonna suck a dick for? Then it 500.
Yeah, no, I don't know about that. That's a tough one.
I need $1 billion. I need $1 billion.
I might take a meal.
Man. I need a B.
You're gonna let someone shit on you or piss on you for $100K and you wouldn't put a penis in your mouth.
For a meal?
Hell no.
Maybe for a meal.
What? You would let someone pee on you?
Maybe for a meal. Maybe for a meal. Because a meal is a lot when
I
you
need
out
$1
here
billion.
struggling, nigga.
I need $1 billion. If I'm putting somebody meat in my mouth, my family better be set for 5 generations. If I put some meat in my mouth.
If you making a sacrifice.
Right. I need $1 billion. I need $1 billion. If I put some meat in my mouth. Hey,
you know why I wouldn't do it though? No matter what. Just because I'd be like, man, I'm too scared that you wouldn't pay me. Because I have to kill you. I got to kill you now.
Now you're just giving out free neck.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I can't be doing that. I would just assume in my head, you ain't going to pay me, man. I ain't about to play. Don't play with me. I don't have time for that. I don't even care, no. Because I feel like you get hustled. I feel like that's a setup. Anybody ask you for that? That's a straight setup.
$1 billion. $1 billion.
Even if you offer me $1 billion, you have to put that in my bank account right now. And then I'm still thinking about it. Like, wait, man, I might send this back. Give me a second.
I'm gonna send it back.
I think I might send it back. Can I keep 100 though since it's already in the account? It's already in the account.
I need $1 billion.
All right,
That's
we
funny.
probably need to close on that.
All right.
We'll say pause too on that
yeah,
shit.
big
'cause
pause. Pause everything.
That was deep.
That's crazy, man.
Oh,